So we have reached that point. After months of waiting for this very important storyline to arrive, the day has come. Patch 6.4 has arrived. And so tonight, and for the next number of episodes that I'm going to be doing this, we're going to see if we can, once and for all, finally save Vitra's sister Ajdaya from the clutches of Final Fantasy IV's Golbez. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, we are here in Razet-Han in front of the Megadude's Palace with our very own Rika Sasaki, ready to embark on a very important journey, and certainly one of the most important we've had in a while. So, with that in mind, Varshan, of course, Vitra's body, is here taking an audience, but right now we're gonna get his attention and begin patch 6.4 by taking on our first quest for the main story entitled Currying Favor. Varshan's eyes light up whenever he sees you.
Rika, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Shalian? We've yet to hear from Ishtola regarding her search for a means to return to the Void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero...
As for Zero... Oh, and once you know it. Be right back. I just don't have enough alone time anymore. People always want my attention. Anyway, let's get back to it, because Zero just arrived.
Is something the matter? No. Rika paid us a visit, and so I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere?
Well, it is a brand new day.
Aye, to replenish my ether.
Well, it's good to know that she's doing that. Yeah, breakfast time. So what's on your mind?
Would you like to come?
Well, that's very interesting. But certainly appreciate it if she is offering us the invitation.
A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course.
Of course.
Come then, I have an errand to run at the bazaar first.
And so our first quest is officially started. Yeah, the reason people want to get my attention is that I'm supposed to be getting a package for whatever reason this evening. I don't know why this evening, but I'll just leave it to them to decide whether or not they're actually going to deliver it. So, the closest place for us to go to where we need to be is the Mahane. And as usual, our little version of Vana accompanies me. Hi, Zero.
I'm picking up some more spice. Bereid told me to do so before my next visit.
Yeah, with this merry merchant here.
Mr. Zero has quite a tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Anish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her.
Oh, is that so?
With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mahane can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors.
Yeah, I guess being void sent as she is, she probably doesn't have a sense of taste.
Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual.
Oh, really?
It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah, as we come over here, we can select any spice we want. There are 4 of them in total. A colorful array of spices peer out from hempen sacks. Yeah, which will you consider? A lustrous crimson powder, aromatic black corns, little red husks, or coarse yellow flakes? Let's start with the obvious crimson powder. Bright red in color, this powder is just too hot to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Yeah, you can choose, you can assess the description of all of them before you make your choice. And so for the corns, these corns will tickle your nose with their pungent yet enticing aroma. One can imagine them lending dishes an appetizing accent. And then the little red husks. These tiny husks give off a citrus-like scent. Perhaps they will imbue dishes with a zesty note. Interesting. And finally, the coarse yellow flakes. These flakes appear to have been grated from a thick root. Their sharp aroma suggests a bracing flavor. So yeah, you're probably wondering which of these I did before I started testing tonight. Well, truth be told, because of how my work shift now is at my new job, I don't really get much time to prepare now before I start recording. So I only was able to get the first quest done before I started recording tonight. So I am going to tell you that I did go with the black corns. That's what I chose with Matthias. So yeah, we'll paint it black for 0. Oh, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Yeah, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considered to sample the spice in her presence. Yeah, you are expected to actually ingest this. So yeah, you tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. An intense and aromatic heat fills your nostrils. Yeah, you could kind of see some cringing there too on Rika. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero, and do give Mairead my regards. And so away she goes, and we will follow. Back to the Mahane. So yeah, we already see a lot of people gathered around to see what exactly we're doing here to deal with this curry. So let's speak with Zero. And of course, Varshan is also here.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Yeah, look at the smile we have. No lack of enthusiasm
Zero.
here.
It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
Well, I can only imagine how much what a kettle is defined as a measurement around here.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Oh, where's the enthusiasm in that? And apparently I'm not going to stop getting called. I ultimately decided to just chuck my phone into my bedroom. Yeah, it seems I'm going to be very popular tonight on a night when I don't want to be popular.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess he's just a shell.
Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Thank you. Yeah, then I'll have His Excellency's helping, or if I could have mine just a touch smaller, like, no. I want to feel what Zero feels. Bring it on.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Alright. So, sometime later.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzathan, Zero. in the area of our cuisine, not least of all.
Well, she does need that aether.
Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Well, money is involved. He's certainly enjoying himself,
In
isn't
the
he?
beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzathan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Let's hope we can.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
As we go back to the battle in
Our
Round
home is a
Fields.
lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
Spoken like a true Ascian.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
We have a lot to
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
Oh, who's coming around?
What is going on?
What's happening?
Ah, dinner is served. Or in this case, breakfast.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, we put black stuff in there.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Alright, well, here comes one.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Jeez. If we can knock out a Narco Sandara just on odor. And what about you, sir? You seem to be very enthusiastic. But there's the sweats. There goes the red face.
It burns! It burns!
Well, they weren't kidding then when they said it wasn't for the faint of heart. Yeah, the look on our face says it all. Barshon
To
seems to
better
be enjoying
maintain the
it.
facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
But not necessarily enjoying it.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Yeah. And now it's our turn.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
And away
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
they go. Yeah, you really want to get in there with the curry and the naan.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
With enthusiasm. Yet somehow I don't seem so enthusiastic. I guess it's because of the fact that the evidence of what's happened to the patrons speaks for itself. And yet somehow we've held our own. Yeah, we've licked our plates clean. My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating, and I thought the spices we picked were perfect. Yeah, as a warrior of light, I can handle stuff like this.
I trust you have eaten your fill.
I think we
I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
I guess.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
love of what Barshan is drinking. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. And the ladies also have it too. Okay, I guess there are more brave people out there than we were expecting. And all of them suffer the same fate. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling! Yeah, quite a way to introduce ourselves to patch 6.4, huh? So yeah, we gotta go back over to Megaduta, so let's make our way back right there right now. Alright, so we've returned to Megaduta. So let's go ahead and go around all the people who have fire on them and speak with the attendants. Welcome back. Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. See to Estinian's chambers? Yes. Yeah, as we knock on the door.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
Enter.
You sound okay there, Estinian? Yeah, what's going on, mon frere? Well, here's what's going on. He's doing push-ups. And he's really putting in the work. He's doing it with one arm, no less. That's what I expect from my mon frere. To show off in such a way. Yeah, putting in the workout, aren't we?
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Oh, it's pronounced Mahane? Why was it initially pronounced Mahane? I don't know.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Sure. Also, yeah, I noticed this lance is leaning up against the wall. What's on your mind, Zero? Yeah, this. Go look at that body. Go look at that body.
Shall we disrobe as well?
Good look at that body. No! No, there'll be no need for that. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, there'll be no need.
We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Yeah, do it now. And take a shower while you're at it. Yeah, that was too funny not to start breaking into LMFAO. So, sometime later, and in a rare sight, but one we have seen before, seeing Estinian in civilian attire. Meanwhile, who's come to say hello now? Well, look who it is!
We've been looking for you.
Hey there, Stola, and you brought Oriange along.
My friends! Tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
Yeah, can we get another Atmos?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Which is why he's here now. Hello again.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Well, this may be the most assertive I've ever heard him speak.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Yeah, obviously another Atmos.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography.
And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first,
Yeah.
the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
Unfortunately, Graha's not here.
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
I hope you're right. Look at the shock on our faces.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world.
Yeah, because
Thus
that's
did I
happened
decide
already.
to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Let's hope so. Come on, tell us.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil.
Will you tell us now or wait later?
A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Well, let's hope you're right.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether.
Crystals?
After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
And hope that we don't end up bringing a whole bunch of void sense back over here, which is my biggest worry about this.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald.
Why there?
As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be Urianger who was going to do the rituals.
Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Oh, we're bringing her back.
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Yeah, he's got that spawn
Fine by
on his face
me.
for a reason.
The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
Yeah, you're obviously alluding to me. And Varshan. And Zero will jump in too. Plan is
If
set in
all are
motion.
in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
I hope you're right. Because, yeah, there's a lot of riding on this part of the story. So as Varshan and Urianger get reacquainted, yeah, let's look outside the window. Because the moon is calling once again. Yeah, we're not even cutting over to Golbez himself. We're just getting the title of this patch given to us right away. The Dark Throne. And so there we go. There is the intro to this new patch, and the first quest is done. So we will take 1,346 gil, as well as an option of food. We have urchin pasta, melon pie, heroes, and Pinolo tomato salad. So since I'm on Dragoon, the best option for me here is 2 portions of melon pie.